Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you today about something I did back in August. This video has been a long time coming. I've just been so busy doing lashes and tanning and brows and LVL. And I've also been doing a lot of training for KG Professional. So I've kept everything on the D-low because even though things didn't kind of work out how they were supposed to, I'm really proud of what I did, and I want to talk about it, and I want to kind of utilize it, and I want to learn from it, and I want to grow from it. So yeah, I'm going to talk to you today about a lash competition I did back in August. So stay tuned. Last year when I was in Miami, a company called the Lash Social posted up that they were going to do a conference, and in that conference there was going to be a competition, and me being my creative self, thought I'd have a little go. Obviously I went there on the day as well. So in a lash competition there's loads of different like categories, but the one I wanted to do was the lash art one, and the theme was black and white. And I had this great idea in my head, I don't know where I got it from, that I would do a black and white Joker. And first of all I wanted to do like that old school Joker with the big hat, and then I don't know how, but I got like in my head to do the new Joker in the new film Suicide Squad. Obviously I wanted to use a man for this, and my lovely boyfriend at the time said, yeah, I'll do it for you, which was quite funny because I really didn't think that he would do it. He's a big muscly man, so for him to have lashes on I think was well, quite funny. But I think at the time we was in Miami, he was about to do his bodybuilding competition, so I think he kind of felt like he had to say yes, and he did stick to his guns and he did it. So the competition was drawn on the 16th of September, so I had like a whole year to plan for this, but I didn't really plan as in like physically. I planned it more mentally in my head of how I wanted it to look, how I wanted it to be, and of course it was my first time, so you know, no pressure. And there's people out there, their work's unbelievable, and they've had a lot of practice and a lot of you know, experience in doing it. But me, it was my first time. So we did it in August. We did it at the end of August. So I had a lot of mental preparation to do it. So the theme was black and white. I did black and white lashes on my boyfriend. Bless him, I should have done individual lashes on him. So he's never had lashes before. He's like, wouldn't do that. But no, I threw him in at the deep end and I gave him a set of volume lashes. I shouldn't have done that. I should have maybe gone classic or mixed or done something more to my theme rather than being safe with the lashes. He didn't like it very much. He really struggled to have the lashes put on, but we did the best we could and we got through it. So I did black and white lashes, and then I made him into the Joker. So in my head I had like him like being black and white and it all mixing, but I did add a little bit of colour in. In hindsight now I wish I didn't, and my unedited pictures weren't how I wanted them to be, and you had to enter it unedited. So I wish I'd done a bit more research on how to actually take an unedited black and white picture rather than just giving it in for what it was. So the lashes took me about 2.5 hours. I could have done it for longer, but he just couldn't. He couldn't lay there for that long. So yeah, it wasn't as long as I wanted it to be. I probably could have done it for 4 hours. And then the makeup and the pictures took like 3 hours. So we did it in a split of 2 days. So we did it on a Saturday night, 2.5 hours lashing, and then the Sunday we spent about 3 hours doing the makeup and the photos. Honestly, it was so much fun, and I absolutely loved it. I'm going to add in the time lapse of them. I didn't obviously video the whole thing because we'd be there forever. So they are both time lapse, and I'm going to add that in. I've also edited the picture to how I envisioned it in the beginning. Obviously I'm not a photographer, and honestly, if anyone's got any tips on how to take a black and white unedited picture, or you know, if they've got any tips on editing after you see my picture that I'm going to post up, then I'd be really happy to hear from you. Fantasy lash art is all just about like in your head and like what you want to do. I'm no expert, and I'm definitely going to do it again. I've definitely learned a lot from this time round, what I would do and what I wouldn't do. Would I use my boyfriend again? Absolutely. I think doing men's lashes, it kind of just adds extra because it's not like you don't normally see it, so it will stand out. Yeah, I wish I'd done a bit more research on, you know, the character and like how I wanted it to be. I think I was too like good. I don't think I threw in as much as I should. I think I should have gone a little bit more crazier than I did. I probably was quite safe in a way. So I didn't place this time, and the people that, like, I think first, second, third was placed, and honestly, like, if you go on to the Lash social Instagram or Facebook, I'm sure the pictures are posted up of the winners, and yeah, they definitely got it right, and you could definitely tell the experience that they had, and how like they've done it and how they've worked at it. But I just wanted to talk about it. I want you to kind of understand like where I was coming from with like my vision and how I wanted it to be, and also so when I post it up, you're not thinking, why is there a random man wearing eyelashes, like looking all crazy? So yeah, absolutely enjoyed it. And if anyone's got any tips for me for like photos or fantasy lash art, or if you've got any like creative ideas, then give me a shout. And just kind of, yeah, it'd be nice to kind of hear like your comments and, you know, anything that I could have changed or done better, or, you know, yeah, it'd be really good to yeah, hear it and get the feedback. I think that would be really good actually, to get feedback. I do like a bit of feedback. So yeah, I'm going to add up the lash time lapse, and I'm going to add up the makeup time lapse as well, and then I'm going to add up the edited picture that my vision was in the beginning. And yeah, I think it does look a lot better edited, and that was my vision to do that. So absolutely loved it. Can't wait for the next one. I believe the theme next year is yellow, and so I'm going to be thinking up some different ideas. Don't know whether I'm going to use a man or a woman. Who knows? Fantasy is definitely something that I can see myself doing. I like being creative, and you know, it's nice to add that time into yourself as well, and just kind of see what you can come up with. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I hope you enjoy my time lapses and my picture.